Good evening, and welcome to CTV News. I'm your anchor, John Update. In recent political news, U.S. President Trent Power's State of the Union address has been accused of being completely written by a new language learning model, Claude AI. Power claims that the State of the Union is doing better than ever, despite the nation's weakening job growth and economic recession. Power also claims that the two biggest threats to national security are Czechoslovakia and the Soviet Union, seemingly unaware that both nations no longer exist. President Power has released a statement denying the allegation, a portion of which is shown here. Let's cut to the clip.
I am here to address the rumors that my recent State of the Union speech was written by Claude AI. I am here to assure you that that speech was 100% written by a human hand. It was not predicted by lines of code, nor assembled by a soulless algorithm. I did not use AI to write my speech, and I will never use AI to address the great nation of America!
Under intense pressure and scrutiny, President Power later admitted that both his State of the Union address and previous statement were both generated by AI. Now for our next piece, let's look at the changes coming to Alberta's public school curriculum. Alberta's provincial government has revised the entire public school curriculum, but it has been revealed that this new curriculum was written entirely by Zap AI. Both the Premier and the Minister of Education are facing intense backlash on their methods of revising the entire curriculum. Let's hear from our field reporter, Liam Morose, with more info on this developing story. Liam?
Thank you, John. I am here outside of McNugget High School right now in the latest protest regarding the province's latest update to the Alberta school curriculum, in which it was written entirely by Zap AI. Let's hear it from the Premier and his Education Minister now.
Many parents, teachers, and students around the province are feeling some mutual negativity and hesitation towards accepting this new curriculum, which was absolutely not written by Zap AI in any means. We understand that increasing school length by 3 hours daily, making school mandatory on Saturdays, and making every school province-wide have to have uniforms daily. We understand that this is causing some mutual negative feelings towards everyone, but we can assure you this is only for the greater good of Alberta education. Thank you.
We understand that this new curriculum is based on dated thinking and ideologies, but we can assure you that this is a positive way of thinking that has caused plenty of support and protest within Alberta, and the students can think what they want about that, of course, but it is positive and we can assure you that.
Well, that concludes today's interview. Back to you, John.
For a final story for tonight, Calgary Flames owner Norman Murray Edwards has made a major announcement regarding the future of the Calgary Flames. In his announcement, Edwards revealed that DeepSeek AI version 18.2 will be the new general manager of the Calgary Flames.
After many years of mismanagement, we recognize that drastic measures must be taken in order to make the Calgary Flames great again. Thus, we have signed DeepSeek AI version 18.2 as our new general manager. We hope that this will help make the Flames back into a prosperous hockey team.
Edwards' announcement has already stirred up major controversy, but the owner has one more announcement left to make.
DeepSeek's first move as general manager of the Calgary Flames is to trade Gavin McKenna for Tyson Kozak, Sean Crystrom, and last but not least, a family-sized bag of Miss Vicky's salt and vinegar chips.
There's been widespread backlash from many Calgary Flames fans, many pointing out that the move by DeepSeek is outrageous, pointing out that the Flames have traded their top point scorer, team captain, and face of their franchise, Gavin McKenna, for two terrible players and a bag of chips. Liam Morose is on site once again to get a possible interview with Edwards and understand the justifications for these moves.
Thank you, John. I am currently in front of Norman Edwards' house after following him home after he made his major announcement earlier today. I'm not going to reveal his address out of respect for his privacy. Now I am going to enter into his house uninvited.
What are you doing in my house?
I am Liam Morose of CTV News, here to get an interview.
Get out!
Cut! Mr. Edwards, how confident are you in the ability of your general manager? Do you agree with DeepSeek's latest moves?
Well, I was a bit skeptical when I saw that DeepSeek was trading McKenna for some pretty mediocre players, but when I saw DeepSeek negotiate the chips, I was all in. This might be one of the most historic hockey moves of all time.
There have been various reports that DeepSeek is trained on very unreliable, false, and outdated information. How do you respond to this, Mr. Edwards?
Well, I just trust AI. I've used DeepSeek for all my financial decisions. I've lost 1.5 billion so far, but I trust my investments will bounce back.
Mr. Edwards, putting DeepSeek in a vital position gives it the ability to spread misinformation very quickly and gives it a look of credibility. For example, try to gaslight fans into thinking Gavin McKinnon was involved in a baked potato scandal. How do you respond to this?
I think it's time for you to leave.
Mr. Edwards, we've only asked you 2 questions.
I'm calling the police.
Let the cut. This is Liam Rose live from the back of the police car. I've been detained for breaking and entering, aggravated assault, and most of all, disturbing the peace. Back to you, John.
Thank you, Liam, and best of luck with your current situation. Anyways, that concludes our news segment for tonight. Go pet your dog, tell your mom you love her, and we'll see you tomorrow night. I'm John Update. Cut, our servers are going down. We're spewing misinformation at a rate of 25%, which, as you know, is 12% above the allowed margin. If the public finds out about this soon, then we could lose all profits. Everything is resting on your shoulders, Mac. Lock it in.
Oh yeah, it's all fine. It'll take 2 seconds. I'll just fix it real quick. Just trust me.